I'm sitting at home doing the whole quarantine thing, and I get sent this video from a friend of mine.
Detectives here at the Plano Police Department have actually been assigned now to work out of the city's public libraries for the time being because an officer tested positive here. In Dallas, where another officer has been diagnosed with coronavirus, police officers will no longer respond to calls about car break-ins, vandalism, or shoplifting.
This video will come as a shock to a lot of people who grew up with the belief that the police are here to protect you. I know a lot of cops, and they're good people, but they do not have a duty to protect you. The Supreme Court literally said this in 1989 in a landmark case of DeShaney v. Winnebago. The court held that the failure by the government workers to protect someone, in this case a 4-year-old boy, from physical violence or harm from another person, in this case his father, did not breach any substantive constitutional duty. Fast forward to 2020 during a pandemic, and police around the country are letting you know that they are not coming. Not because they don't want to, but because they can't. This is a unique situation where they could be infecting you without even knowing it. So they have to triage their calls and go to the most important ones, which means you are on your own for the most part. But this is exactly why we have the Second Amendment. The whole purpose of it was to give power to the people to protect themselves. Can you imagine being in any of the countries around the world where their citizens don't have a right to bear arms and hearing the police say, if you call us, we can't come? Do you realize how helpless you would feel? Yet here in America, where we have an unbridled right to own firearms, a large portion of our country is actively trying to give that right away in exchange for complete dependence on the government for their safety. The same government that is now telling you that they can't come if you call them. I'm sorry, but after seeing and hearing this, anyone still talking about limiting people's Second Amendment right in order to keep them safe is an idiot at best and an evil at worst. I'm sure they had their reasons for making this announcement, but understand that that announcement was like a bat signal to every criminal on the street, and it's going to embolden a lot of people to do dumb shit. If you have a gun, keep it loaded and ready to go. If you don't have a gun, sell some toilet paper and go buy a gun. Because as I've said before, and I'll keep saying again and again and again, the only person responsible for your safety is you. Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and click the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion. It was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to get your I will not comply, I lost all of my guns in a boating accident, the AR-15 is protected by the Second Amendment, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirts, click the links in the description section of this video.